Everybody looks red. I painted it red. I haven't been here in a while. Let me see what's going on. So I just came on to this video. I have to erase a few things here. How is everybody tonight? I just got to see if I have everything. Okay, here I am. I'm going to be waiting 2 minutes to see if anybody ponders onto the channel. Sometimes I do not like talking to myself. I'm still trying to, just give me a minute. Has anybody ever, or has anybody lately been looking at the sun and the moon? But don't look with your eye, use your camera. That's why the good Lord has given us cameras, right? The camera says go live, but I can't get there with my camera, publish, no, choose replay, live stream, no. Just give me a second here. Something's not, choose replay, no. Upload, no. It's not working somehow. Change default channel, upload channels, uploads. Okay, here it is. Wow, stopped. Why is it stopped? Retry. Who created God? No. Currently uploading. Who created God? No, I don't know. Just give me a second here. I'm still trying to find my Odyssey channel. Uploads. Nothing's working. Leave page. Okay, let me go here. Upload a file. No. Live. New live stream. Not working. Choose replay. No. Just give me a second. Let me see. Okay. The numeric universe. Okay, now I got it. I don't get it. I don't know why it wasn't working. Okay. So it would be so nice that one day somebody would come up on Odyssey and say something while I'm here. I never get anybody speaking on Odyssey. Okay, I'm live. I'm live right here and here. So what do I want to do tonight? I never really have anything planned, but I do have a picture I was looking at, and I'm going to have to show you it this way, that it's Nostradamus. I wish I can get it up here properly. Let me take the camera off. It's the light that's on the camera. Let me see if I can get in here. So this is Nostradamus making these predictions. So I'm going to try and look for Nostradamus here. Just give me a second. Nostradamus. Now get ready for magic. So Nostradamus, find your aunt. Nostradamus predictions. Nostradamus facts, quotes, prophetic stratamus. Nostradamus predictions, prophecies. Let me see this. Now get ready for magic. Cut. Let me start on a new page. Wow, I put on one thing, it gives me a bank. Okay. Let me look at this. Wow, Aleister Crowley. Let me see if we can find this here. No, let me look at it on here. Sometimes it's... Images. I can't find it. I really can't find it. Okay, so what I want to show you, since I can't find it and it's really bothering me, I'm going to see if I can explain this to you. Okay. Let me explain this. I haven't gone anywhere in this video. I haven't talked about anything. Now, what it is Nostradamus starts off with number 5 and 2. I wish you can see this. Okay, let me study this a little bit and see if I can find this. What you need to do, let me see if I can do this. Well, let me see if I can do this. I'm trying to find something to show you. I'm very unprepared, but I have a picture of it, and it's Nostradamus. What you need to do. 1, think of any 2 digits, comma, like 52. 2, add first and second digit. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 3, subtract numbers like 52 minus, let me see what it comes up with. No, this is a Nostradamus thing. Wow. Okay, subtracting numbers. Okay, hold on a second. Nostradamus chart. No, that's not what I want. Nostradamus code from 1 to 99. Nostradamus code from 1 to 99. Let's see if I can do it now. If not, I'm just going to get on with the video. Okay. And I don't see it. I see books, images, shopping, videos, all. Okay, I wish I really can show you just a piece of this. I wish you can just see just a piece of this. Yes, you see it. Okay, that's what it is. Take a look at it. Take a look at number 18. Hold on a second. Let me try and see if I can get back this. Let me see if I can make my screen darker. Maybe that's what will help it. And hold on a second. Okay, and I need to change display settings, personalize. I need to change my background to black. Okay, and background, solid color. Okay, I need to make it black so you can see the telephone. And I wish I can change everything else black. That way it's going to help it. So let me see if I can show you this. Maybe I can do it this way. Okay, now here, finally, after 10 minutes into the video, I can finally do it. So here, what we're going to do is the first numbers, you're going to do 29. We're going to do 11. I chose these numbers, okay? I chose these numbers because of this and this. Here's a face of 9. Here's an area. Here's an area. 9 areas. Here's an area. We have 4 corners and I see empty spaces. And now I know there's one in the center. 9 and 9. They are the same. This side and this side. If there's 9 and 9, do not count the dots. Count the possible area spaces. Or if this was broken up into Rubik's Cube, there would be 26 area spaces. But each face would be 9 and 9. The only ones that you will not see are the 3, 1, 3, 1 here. What am I talking about? Why so many things with one single cube? I'm going to explain to you. Because since this cube was broken up into individual pieces, there would be 1, 2, 3 individual teeny-weeny cubes here. Then there would be 3 individual cubes here that you can see on both sides, correct? So you'd have 3 and 3. So since these 3 cubes, this end one here would end up here, and this end one here would end up here, there's only a singular over here, empty. So it's 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Now, remember that. Okay, going around, it's actually one side, then the middle, then this one and this one. It actually stops here. and then it starts over again here. Okay, so that's your cube setup. So that would make 3, 6, 7, 8. There'd be 8 on the bottom and 8 in the center. It would be 8, 8, 8. 3 and 3 and 1 and 1. It'd be 8, 8, 8, which equals to 24. But there are 27 area spaces in Rubik's Cube. But there are 26 cubes. And in the center is a void, a black hole. That's, if you want to call it, a BH. But it's actually a void, where V replaces what is BH, black hole or a void. So you can ask yourself the question, why do I talk about them together? Well, the B, this becomes number 28. And how can I explain that the V is for life made up of what is B and H? It's hypothetical. I don't know if I can explain it. I have so many teeny weeny little reasons. The B is like a T, which is time heaven. The B is the B because it's actually what is 13, the rotation of the cube. 313 equals to our 7 days a week into 131 equals into the 5-day week. 57 is the numeric value for the moon, and 11 times 11 times 11 equals 1331, which is what this cube is. There are 6 sides and 3 opposite sides. The 3 opposite sides, as like the calculator, each side has a 9 face. So one side equals 9. 2 sides, okay, equals to 18. And 3 sides equals to 27. So now that we have the 27, if we use 2 sides, we will have 18 area to 6 dots and 1 dot, equaling to 7, okay, of 18, equaling to 11 area spaces that there is nothing. And I will show you 11. The 4 is opposite of the 3. And in the 3, there is 1, 2, 3 areas and 1, 2, 3 areas, which equals to 6. Here, there's an empty, 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 and an empty, equaling to 5. The total is 11 to what is 3 and 4, equaling to 7, 11, from 99 and 81. How we understand this combinations. Everything has to be a combination. 5 and 4, 6 and 3, that's our 99 for area space possible dots. Then we crisscross it this way, which becomes 3 and 5, 8, 6 and 4, 10, 1 plus 0 is 1, so we know it's the heavens of Ra. The 18th letter, the 8th letter, and the first letter, Ra. But we can also interpret this in other ways, because depending on the alphabet numeric, which means although H is the 8th letter, we also have Q equals to the 17th letter and Z equaling to the 26th letter. 1 plus 7 equals to 8. 2 plus 6 equals to 8, to what is 888. The reverse of 888, now I'm going to get a little bit offline. The reverse to what 888, 5 and 3 is to what is 4 and 2. So to what is 5 and 3 in the number we did not speak about is what is 4 and 2. To where we are going to look at 8 as 3 and 5, 8. To where is 3 and 5, 8 is 4 and 2, 6. To where is 6 and 2, 8, to what is 5 and 1, 8. 5 and 1, 6, to what is 6 and 2, 8. And etc. to what is 4 and 4, 8, to what is 3 and 3, 6. So when we have all of these, and we were just coming from this area over here, is if I didn't use this 6 and 5, and I decided to use, sorry, if I didn't use the, don't forget, and another thing about 8, here's your 1 and 7, 8, but on the cube there is no 1 and 7, 8. So it's a different expression in this cube for 1 and 7, 8. It's going to be counting this cube over here. And since there is no one dot, no one void, but there is a one dot, you would be bringing these two cubes together to the 7 void, to what and where is existent, the one dot. The reason I'm saying this is because this one dot is existing in the void. Sorry, this one dot area space is in the void of what is the 2 dots. So this is B and G. If you want to, whatever you want to feel like writing, okay. And the L's, right, in the word bill or buy, meaning to, or using the letter B. And the I is for the birth, but the I is actually the expression of what is Mars and Earth. Now, of course, I'm making this all up, but I'm making it up with reason and story. And the reason and story is that the word Mars, the numeric value is 51, and the word Earth, numeric value is 52, when counting from A through Z, giving A1 and Z26. So what I do is I do the artwork, and I do that for Mars, calling it a unicorn. Uni meaning one, corn. Corn or horn. C, creation in the sun. The pliable creation in the sun. OR is a French word. Its numeric value for the 2 letters are 33. When you multiply them and add them, they create 6 and 9. The 9 numeric value can look like this. The 6 numeric value can look like that. But if you look at it together, the 9 and 6 is the percentage of the division of what is to become what I see, only because 9 times 6 equals to 54. What is the numeric value for the word sun? Now, we're not sure if it's the vase sun or it's the Urasun, or to what be split up the ring planet to what is the dark Saturn sun. N-U-S. And this is S, okay, U-R-N. So you're actually going to say CERN. The at sign. Just like when we go .com or at, the same thing. So we're going to finish this design right over here to where your percentage of what is 33, the coming of the Christ, creating your 96, which creates this rotation, to where we take a look at this pen, go in this way, to where we cross over this way. And that's your rotation, I believe, happening in the sun. So we're coming up to our last rotation. I just want to see that now. Because of that, I would be running this way, and I think I'd be running this way. I think that's the 2 of them. I'm just trying to see which way they would be going. Anyways, there's a whole big bunch of art that'll end up inside of this. So I'm going to go to the kitchen to take about a 1-minute break, if you don't mind. If you have any questions, if you're wondering what I do, if you don't think I make any sense, if you don't understand something, now is the time. There are not many people that have been watching my channel over the past 11 years, 12 years since April, but that's okay. The duality is stepping forth. I highly believe it, although it's my educated guess over 18 years, and it's my world. It's the world of arts and entertainment, what has ever been created, what has ever been spoken, what is a sound, whatever that can be written, any word in the dictionary. We start off by what is why, and why did I say before I get that drink that the dash and a dot, that Morse code, is that the letter I represents what is the unicorn and what is the Taurus. For the numeric value of Mars is 5 and 1. For the numeric value for Earth is 5 and 2, showing me 2 horns and showing me 1 horn. The dot is the 1 horn that when you draw or do designs on paper, that the cells all meet in one area. But with Earth, when you bring the lines together, there's a square and they each meet on separated corners. They are not together on Earth. It is together on Mars, breaking. See, Mars meets in this point over here between 4 boxes, to where Earth will meet here and here. So when they do cross, they cross in the middle of a box, to where with Mars, when they cross, they're crossing to the center of 4 areas. So this would be what is Mars, and this is what would be Earth. To 7 of Earth, of 6 of Mars, in the spirit of 76. Christ. The total of this, although you might see 167, right? It is actually 9 and 7, 16, 1 and 6 is 7. This is in the spirit of the half-life in the gate. What does that mean? The reason I said that is because 91 and the word spirit, S19, P16, I9, R18, I9, T20, 29, 27, 56, and 35, 91, spirit. 76, in the spirit of 76. Although it's 103, these two equal to 103. September is valued at 103, and Mercury is valued at 103. Mercury. The division of Mars and Earth. Uranus over here. UR is part of what is the initials, the abbreviation of the division in Uranus. I don't know what that means. Could be in your butt, could be in our souls, because it's whatever passes inside of us. We are only the readers, the arc. So Mercury is Mars and Earth. It could be matter and energy. The R is for the spirit passing in the heavens of Venus through the 7th gateway, and that would be this one over here. And this 1 dot is located in the center here inside the void of the gateway of Venus, or number 22. And number 22, also known as what is bust and ape. The king and the queen is inside the bust of ape. And this is a hidden reality inside of here. It's a little bit made up. And one of the reasons, because I look at a B as 13, I look at a U as actually part of 12 or 21. It's part of the E world. It's also the female, the 12th and the 13th card. And this is by virtue of, in this situation, as the first and second letter, the 12th year of a female's life is a bat mitzvah. It is also the 12th card. It is the queen. It is the L letter. And the sounding of L in the French language means her. So those are the 3 reasons that continuously say the same thing. 21 is 777. It's inside the cube. Then automatically it's 11, 11, 11. Bust and 8 coming from the game of blackjack, which is 2 and 10. And I know that's in the heavens of the 7th gate. And the reason for that is the 7 stripes and the 7 solids to the 8 black ball. Wait, what was I going to say about that? There was a reason for 22, ape, and bust. And ape is because they're always calling for monkeys once you get to 12 in blackjack with 2 cards. Well, actually, it can be any number of cards, but once you get to 12 and over, they're calling for monkey. And the only thing it's ever going to be, according to the rules, that when they're going to call for a monkey, right, or a bust, is between 12 and 16. That's the only time they're going to do it. The reason for that, because if you have 11 and you get a picture card, okay, you get 21. So life begins over here. You get a picture card because you become part of the picture, right? The Hollywood picture, that's what they call it. It's 12 and 16. It's because the only time you can go over and bust when you get higher than the dealer, the player and the dealer busts. So what we're going to be doing in this video that I wanted to start to do in the first place, but you're going to give me a minute. I'm going to go get a drink in the kitchen. I just want to see if there was anybody said anything here. I need to erase a few. Okay, here it is. I think it's here. Okay, it says to watch and just it started 4 minutes ago. What is this? Okay, I'm going to the kitchen for a minute. I'll be back. I'm going to continue on with this. I just want to say highly how I believe in what I am doing and what it is. Okay, it's really simple. What is the alphabet? Is there something deeper in the alphabet? Is there a deeper story in the alphabet? And this is what I found in the alphabet. I use my tools as cubes, dice cubes. They call them a die. They call one of Mars' moons Deimos or Dymas. They also say at the end of life that you die. But here we have two dice. So what is the word die, dice, cube, Rubik's Cube? Rubik's Cube coming with colors. What can I do with all of these? It's the situation of the numbers, where I find the numbers. To a cube, I find 9 per face. I find the two opposite sides of 7 because that's what I've been taught to understand. So then if I know that the two sides are 7s, then I mean add it up. Then I also have to know that there's a total of 9 and 9 on each side. I also know that the relationship of 99 is female intelligence to Jupiter and 13 because those words are number 99. So I bring their value to the situation. I bring it to the table. I know that 86 is created by 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. I know that an X and a plus sign will create a star. I see what further I can do with this star on quadro paper. And what some people think can be done equally, it cannot be done equally. The two things before I go get my drink about the plus, okay, and the multiplication is that when it's a multiplication, I have to turn my book on this angle. What is this angle? I don't know. I'm guessing. But so this 33 degree will make it a multiplication. But on this, which is what? Is this 180 degrees or is this 90 degrees? Look at the length of this book. Which way is my 180? What's actually going on? But the actuality is I can create a multiplication with the book this way to where my addition must always be taking up 4 area spaces, dividing 4 areas, where here I'm dividing inside 1 area. So here I'll have 1 block, and in this one I'll have 4 cells. There's the 2 differences. The third one can be done inside, so we know the diamond is inside. What is this? This one is Mars, and this one is Earth. It is what is the dog? Is what is the cat? is what is the pound and the star. Why? Because this is going to be either this or this, the 1111, a 3x3 area coming to the Christ, to where it is a 2x2 area coming on what is ape. And here comes Christ and the Son in rotation of 96. And rotation of 96 is right here, which is created by this value over here, which is created by this over here. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1, 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 3, equals to 3, which equals to 1, 2, which equals to 1 and 2. And you can be looking at it as 1221, which is your Fibonacci, the beginning of creation. And that is Earth and that is Mars, to what can be matter and energy. To what is Earth 52, to what is energy 74, to what is matter 77, to what is Jesus 74, to what is Mars, what is Area 51. So this is this basic relationship. So now I'm going to get my drink and I'm going to come back. If you have any questions, feel free to ask anything you like. I only know what you ask. And from what you ask, I can look to see if there's any equations that exist, because I do not really do anything other than, you want steak? What kind of steak? Oh, I see the steak. It's right over here. Yes, yes, it's a nice steak. I read, I see, I look. So it's like reading the lines. I don't know. Let me just... You're cute. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, nobody's here. Not fun, eh? Not fun. I think I have to plug my phone in for a minute. Just give me a second. I'm a little hungry, but oh yes, I didn't finish this. Just give me 1 second. Right, I didn't finish this. Okay, so yes, before I go on to one thing, I'm going to try and see if I can show you this anomaly that I did not do on purpose. And if anybody knows where they can find this, if anybody can look this up, let me see if I can take this picture. Let me see, can I take that picture? Wow, I wish I can take that picture. Can somebody take that picture for me and send it to me? Take a screenshot. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let me see if I can upload this here now. Banners, brand. Okay, let me see if I can upload this. Add overlay. Yeah, let me see if I got that. Okay, maybe I'm going to remove one. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to just add just this one overlay. Just give me a second here. Okay, here it is. Wow, how come I can't just give me a second here and see if I can just eliminate something. So let me see if I can add. I'm trying to add this. Just you got a lot of files. Each brand is limited to 100 images. Please delete some files before. Just give me a minute. I don't even know why I have that one on there. I don't even know how to remove it. Just give me a second. Try to remove that. I mean, you can take a look at what's going on in there, but I'm not ready to talk about that. I don't even know why it's there. Just 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I don't want that. I just wish I can have this one. I have to eliminate something. Let me see. Oh, yes. Do you remember? See, this is what we can do. And if you take a look at the first one up here, okay, because I have it exactly this way, you see this area here, and this is on some flags, and this gives it dimension over here. This can be moving up and down. And when you move it up, you'll be using less numbers. And when you move it down, you'll be using less numbers, because we can move this line here, 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 until you only use up this area over here. And there's going to be a mathematical equation that's going to be set, or an understanding in the artwork in each one of these. You can see the Star of David that's right over here, and you can also see the square. Although there's one triangle here and one triangle here, within the two triangles there is a square. So when you have this square, you have 33 on this side. 33. Here's the square, and here's 33, or M and M. Then there's the N question. What's happening with the N? And the N, you're getting an area space to what is on each side. You see this way this comes down over here. Anyways, I'm not going to explain this one over here. I am trying to upload this. It won't let me. Hold on a second. I can't seem to upload it. It's really bugging me. No. Okay, so maybe see I can. Okay, I got so many. I mean, this is one of my first ones, my most important one. Here's the one where the monkey comes up on top of my head. This is a camera. This is not Photoshop. Okay, I got two cats down here, one on the desk, and some kind of monkey. Or see that a little bit closer? I brought it a little closer. You can see my cat is looking up. There's a cat behind it. I had about 2-3 cats at that time, and then some animal. The Tesla. What is this? This is 369. Let me see. 3, 6, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. Anyways, and this is the apartment where I am right now. So I can't seem to upload it. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to see if I can. Oh, I have it. Hold on a second. Okay, I have it here. Okay, I have it right here. I think I'm going to be able to show this to you. Oh boy, I hate when my screen just pops like that. So this is what I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you this. Here is 11. This 11 cannot be done on a dice. This 11 cannot be done on a dice. This 11 can be done and is the only 11 on the cube. Being the only 11 on the cube, The only 11 on the cube is 1 and 2 in its creation. The reason 1 and 2 are in its creation is because 5 and 2 is 7, 6 and 1 are 7, and it's not me. It's 6 and 1 is 7 to what is 6 and 1 is 7. It's not me. It is what it is. It's not to that 5 and 2 is 7 to what is 2 and 5 is 7. So if I say this way, when I flip this over, okay, and I'm going to read from left to right, it's going to be 5 and 2. I mean, I could have flipped it this way, right? But I'm not. I'm a righty. If I was a lefty, it would tell me a different story. Okay, so we've established that. Now, when we have 9 and 2, I'm going to go 92 or 29 equals to 11. 11 minus 92 is 81. 29 minus 11 is 18. So you remember what it is? 18 and 81. See, I can't go to 81 here, so I'm hoping to have 81 here. And I do not. But yes, 81 is over here, and you notice it's that. See that little thing there? And 18 is the same one. So now we go over to 3 and 8. 3 plus 8 is 11, minus 27 plus 49. So we go over here, the 49, the same as 18, the same as 81, the same as 49, the same as 30. Oh, let me see if I got that one right. As 38 minus 11 is 27. And now we're going to go to number 27. It's the same thing. So we can see what's going on right now, right? So now we know that 11 created 9. We know that 11 created 9. We know that 11 created 9. That with 11 is 9. So we understand. So now there's a whole formation. So what we're using this right now in the 9 board. I can also use it in the 6 board, which means I'll be running off the cubes. I use it in the 9 board. I'm just using it on the 9 basic numbers that I know, 1 through 9, not 10, because 10 is the next level and it flips everything over. Again, it's the next row. Let me just try and get the camera a little bit because it's not focused. Okay, so no questions. So what we're going to do next, okay, is we did 8 and 3. So now we did 38 minus. So now 38 minus 11 is 27. And now we went to 83 minus 11 is 72. Remember, plus and minus, 27, 72, 54, 45. But opposites would be 81, 103. Right? So now what we're going to do is 6 and 5 is 54, and 76 and 67 and 45. Let me see, did I get that right? So here we're going to do the 54, and here we're going to do the 76. So the 76 does not. 76 does not. It's not like the others. To where the 67 is not like the others. It is the cross. I can't see what that is. To where the 45 is the same thing, and 54 is the same thing. The only one that is not is 76 and 67. What is 94 and 49? 49 is 94 is not. The 94 is the cross, and the cross is going to match up with the 67. So we bring these two together because this is the story. It's a pretty predictable story. And then what happened next is I tried to do it, but I did not do it on the other side. So now I want to look up what is 38. So I look up 38. I see what it is. I look up 83 because that's what my base was. 81, 82, 83. And it's this one over here. So I'm just looking at my base that made all these connections come up with the same 18 and 81, which is the same, to where 27, okay, 9, and 36. Where's 36? And 36, and then 54. And so all the 9s come together. See, 1 and 4 is 5, and then 3 and 2 is 5, right? But that doesn't do it. Those are not the same. 1, 4, 3, 2 do not do it. My 7s, 1 and 6, 7, right? 4 and 3, 7, not the same. 5 and 2, 7. You see, 5 and 2 and 3 and 4 are the same, but the 1 and 6 is not. It's the bookends, 1 and 6. So you want to go 8, right? You go 5 and 3, 8. And remember, the reverse of 8 is 6. You can go 5 and 1, 6. So we can start saying these are polarities. Okay, and then we can, anyways, that's what I really came on to do in this video. There was a couple of other things I want to speak about, some small stuff, and very, very small. Apparently, at the bar, right, it's 4 to 7. You know, they say happy hour, okay, happy hour, and which is a funny word because happy is spelled Happy, and hour is spelled Hour. 36, 46, 54, and 8 equals to 62. Although the word value for hour is 62, I'm going to take off the 8 for H or the 18. So I'm going to go 44 plus 18. I'm going to add on the first or last letter separately, you know. And in fact, the first, second, and third letter can be different, all the same. The reason I'm saying this is because of sports, the Olympics, first, second, third, they're all unique. Fourth is the beginning of a string of what is the sound ending of TH, or fourth to be known as runner-up. And then when you get, and fourth to be known as runner-up. And then after the 10th position in some racing, they just associate the rest of the horses together. They call it the field. So that is the 4 till 7 at the bar. And the other thing was a friend of mine. He said, I said to him 8, and he said hate, which also looks like height. So if we're looking at height and hate and 8, what is 8 all about? And then he said something, hate me, Mars and Earth, matter and energy. When I look at silence, I look at 51 Mars, Mars to the entity. What is the silence? Why is the silence in the letter L? The 12th letter in the Queen is the silence. When I say him, in the word him is the heavens of I am. Do you hate me? Now, ate me is already has been eaten. So what is 8? Okay, what is 8? Okay, is eaten. So eaten is also known to be a transmission. And trans, right? And you can say anything you want. Enter. So 8 or gate as eaten as what is EAJ. What this actually is, it's OJ. And this is your 1015 I'm just trying to understand it myself. I'm just breaking down words. Where do I get this from? Eaten as something that you ate, although it might be spelt a little bit different. I do not need to know. To where T is known as the 20th letter, also to be what it is in gematria, where no letter gets higher than 7. Well, it would be T7, as like it would be G7. And when you have both of them together, you're actually looking at what is 8, because it's between this door 7 and this door 7 creates the separation, the 8th heaven. Although the G and the T, okay, when I've been doing my designs, I've been doing this, right? And I'm not really sure, like this would be the cat's ears, that both this is G and this is T. But sometimes I think that my T should be over here. And this line should actually be doing this and then this. Whoops, sorry. Let me just show that again. My actual design for gematria, for gematria, one, 3, 5, 7, 5, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5, 7. So the Bank of Montreal sign, right? I can't use it because the Bank of Montreal sign was, like this, like this, like this, and then like this bar that went like that, right? So that was my old design. Right now, I'm going to show you. Let me see. Here. You see, here's this design. You see the two here and the one here. Okay. So, and you see this is this one over here, this piece here, this piece here, L and L supported by the V that's over here. So you have L, L, V. I'm just trying to think. 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 22. I'm just thinking, Okay, so now what we do is this would be T and this would be G. I like this one a little bit better. I can work a little bit this. And this is 5, 3, 1. So what happens if I went up this way now and down and this way and down, and I'd have an 8 that's over here. But here's the real primary of numbers. So you're going to end up with A, C, E, G, I, K, then you're going to have M and N, P, R, T, I think V, X, Z. So where's the other letters? The other letters are here. B connects A and C, D connects C and E, and F connects forward. F connects, and then H connects I and G, right? And so forth for the rest of the alphabet. So this is where I take my GT, like we spoke at the beginning here. So we did this card here, and yes, these two numbers, right, which are I don't know why they were one. Yes, let me see. 3, 2, Earth, Venus. I just said something about these numbers. Now it's just, oh, I said 6 and 5, right? I was working with 6 and 5. Now this to the 7th gate equals to either 0, 1, or it becomes 19. It becomes what is black, what is red. Now, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I'm trying to get to number 7. So 9 and 7 is 16. 6 and 1 is 7. So my main goal equals to 7. And with this combination over here, or if you want to go 1967, we have found the cat, and the communication in the moon has arrived. So, yeah, so where was I with this? The reason for that, it does this scenario over here. And which one should we actually be using? Well, we're going to use them both. And when I look down at my keyboard, it shows me the two sides that they've sort of created some kind of block to something that was here. I don't know if it's, you know, I'm not sure how it is. I don't know if this oscillates to where it's here, and then sometimes it's here. Okay, something maybe rings or something, rings or something. Anyways, the moon and the sun. And then you can see the energy that pushes around it, or the, anyways, I don't want to get into that discussion. So this is how this 19 and 10 works, and that, by the way, is your birth. This is your birth year. I'm not sure if you have to put both of them together or not, but it becomes your IT birth regardless. And because there's a 0 involved, add 6. So your creation is ho, 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 W, W, W. That's your creation. 23 and 23 and 23 equals to 69. The multiplication and the addition is 6 and 5, 6 and 5, 6 and 5 equals 11, 11, 11 equals to 3, 3, 3. Where do I get all this from? I'm not doing the multiplication. The multiplication is an individual cell. I'm just doing the addition. The addition is part of Mars creation because it separates 4 boxes. Separating 4 boxes, Mars is a single unicorn, to where Earth is a double. But please note that in Earth, cross my heart, is Mars. So what happened is this planet is on this angle, or it's on this angle, and then it's on this angle. I'm not really sure exactly how it does it, but numbers that we read is because it's in between. Like, I'm going to put my dice cube right here, right there, but look what happens. It takes up there and there. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's here, but it can never be all the way over this way. It's either taking up these 2 areas or these 2 areas. It can hang over, right? Hang over is actually hung over. So we have to understand our expressions. Not really sure where I'm going. Let me see if I wrote something else. X22. It was funny. There's a new station, X22, where X has a value of 24, and there's a polarity. This is the last one before you fall in the polarity of 24, which is 23. And the reason for that is the 23rd letter, okay, W, and the reverse of W is, is D4. To which the 24th letter, which is the X, and the reverse for is D3, and it's not me. That is what it is. So when you take the dice cube out, right, and you put everything together with 3 and 4, you end up with 3 and 4. Let me do this slowly. 3 and 4. So what is 3 and 4? So you end up with 1, 2, 5, 6 to what is 3, 4, 4, 3, or 3, 8, 3, or 3, 3, 4, 4, 6, 8, 6. So it's either going to be this answer here to what this answer is here, and this is in the house of the creation of the heavens of DC, the house of 777 to what is 7, 11. And anyways, there's a lot going on. Ask me a question. I'm a little bit tired tonight, so I'm going to sit around. I can go over everything I just did, but everything I do comes from somewhere, and all I'm doing is matching it up. That's it. Not really much more. Finding all the little equations to what they can be called as what is the perfect understanding of basic, I don't even know what to call it. It's just, it is what it is. If I throw two dice down, and we all know that there's six sides in the dice, we are going to all agree that if we have one dice and on every single side is different, there are different dots on every. Okay, I'm back on, and we're going to agree that I'm going to get a drink. We're just going to agree that if we look at this dice cube, you're going to see a 1, you're going to see a 2, you're going to see a 3, and we're going to agree that in order for me to show you this number, I have to flip the cube all the way 180 degrees. So I can't go in order. I can't go 1, 2, 3, 4. What I can do is go 1, 2, 3, 5. I can go 1, 2, 3, 6. I can go 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. I can do 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. That's what these do, and these are the stories. How you doing there, kitty? You want to see my little kitty? Here's my little kitty. Let me see. Hey, kitty. Why are you like that? Hey, who are you? Who are you inside of me? Hey, who are you inside of me? Hey, take care of your cat like your cat is inside of you, right? But don't let your cat run your life, right? Who are these things? Do they really want your attention, or do they want to take it away from your own personal concentration to get done what needs to be done? Or are they actually here to console with, give you time to think, that break, a little compassion, right? To see how you can actually pat them in a way that they like, and not be too timid and yet not too rough. Okay, we're gonna get something to drink. I'm gonna come back. How you doing, Odyssey? How you doing, world? We have accomplished the feat. The only thing that is missing now is the program. We must create the program and share it amongst us. And for those who, and we're all going to enter, we're going to have a major and a minor. We're going to be able to enter all kinds of words and see where they show up. And the more people that get involved, the more the database compiles, and then it can start telling a whole big story about every single word that was ever made, as long as we can understand where to put the big equation and how to connect all of these together. It's really complicated to explain. I'm still trying to put it together myself. I just know it works because it's worked up to now for 18 years. Give me a second here. One minute break. Okay. So I think I'm really done for tonight. There's nobody here, and I do not desire to move on. I'm going to end it by telling you that all of this comes from things that are concrete, created by people. Doesn't matter. People made the games. People did everything. Who created the people? Who created the people? Bestowed onto creation was God. We are fragments of everything God knows. We're the extension in every single birth of the mind of God. We have to go out and seek as souls. We are on our own to use the wisdom of the Lord. Hi-ho, the Creator, Raphael 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Know what it is to use your mind, your business. Thank you for watching this video. Help save the painted house. I don't know how much this building is going for. Save this painted house and save the word. Thank you for watching this video. For your own